everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And what we're trying to do today is we are playing Omniscience Draft for War of the Spark, and I am so excited to get into this because I love the Omniscience Draft, which they have done for the last few sets, and I think it's really fun. So basically the idea is you don't have to pay the mana cost for any spells that you cast. So you can either have massive big boys. The biggest difference, so let me read through the description up here at the top. So Omniscience Draft, you draft 3 packs and keep the cards that you draft, so that's awesome. You have a twist here. You don't pay the mana cost for spells that you cast. No need to put lands in your deck. You'll also get 1 mana of each color through this little emblem that you have, the Omniscience emblem. So you get 1 mana of each color to use activated abilities, and then every player starts with 3 cards in their hand instead of 7. So we only get 3 cards, and so the main way that we're going to win with this deck is either having the biggest bad boys that no one else can deal with. So we are going to be drafting just massive things that no one can deal with, or we also just need to have really good card draw. We just need to be able to draw through our deck on turn 1 when we have those 3 cards and go off, do crazy things, or have really good removal, just kind of like a good deck. So that's what we're looking for. Good removal, massive creatures that people can't deal with, and card draw. Of course, we can't do that all the time, so we're going to see exactly how this goes for us. But I'm super excited to try it out. So let's go ahead and jump into Omniscience Draft, and here we go. And let's see what we've got here. My biggest issue is sometimes I forget to actually read all of the cards that are there. I'm just like, oh, this card's amazing, and then I kind of miss other ones. So things that we need to avoid too is Ugin's Conjure, anything like this. Hey, Francis Castro, welcome. So I am streaming this on Facebook right now. If you guys, I'm recording this for YouTube as well for those on Facebook. But I am going to start doing some streaming on Facebook, at least for the time being. Once my wife goes back to work in at start of the school year again, I'm not sure I'll be able to have the time then. But I wanted to stream now just because I love hanging out with you guys on stream. It's just so much fun. All right, so let's check out what we need here. Honestly, Return to Nature can be decent where we have at least some removal. So I think what we're looking for with this hand here is any way that we can draw cards. Lazotep Plating can be pretty good. Being able to have all of our permanents getting hexproof, we can hold that back. We do get the Amass one as there. That actually might just be worth having. Let me see. I'm trying to think of what's going to be the best thing here. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card, lose a life. So that's a big boy that also draws this card. That might just be the best thing that we can do. So let's go ahead and grab the Tidebearer. So the mana is only for abilities, but I guess, can you actually use it to spend the mana? I don't know. I'm not positive about that. It is still a 5/5. That's true. It's not terrible. I do think this guy is perfect, though, where we get the card draw. Ashiok also not going to be terrible in this one, although we're not drawing 7 cards right at the beginning. But getting some of their best things out of the way right away is not bad. Anything that draws us cards, again, is amazing. We get to proliferate there as well. Dude, I love this format because it completely changes your thought process of what you're looking for. All of the decent removal that would hit small things all of a sudden is not very good at all. Blind Blast does 1 damage to target creature. That creature can't block this turn. And draws a card. That actually could be okay if we need to finish out in a matchup. So I'm between Ashiok and just more card draw here. I'm going to try out the Ashiok. Spellkeeper Weird also not terrible. Yeah, haven't played the format. Card draw wins though. Yeah, that's definitely what I've seen. I want to also have fun while I'm playing it though. You know, it's sort of those like, I got to try this out. Got to have some fun while we're going. I really am not sure how good the Planeswalkers are going to be in here. Is it worth grabbing any of them? If we have Proliferate, it can be kind of cool. Ashiok is a way to finish games, but that's only if they don't have a massive amount of board. We also can just mill over their best stuff. Like, that's kind of what we're going for, is mill over all their card draw. That's a little bit risky, isn't it? Let's just go Contentious Plan. We'll probably have more options to pick up an Ashiok if we want to. Hotly's not great. Teferi Time Twist can be okay. No Escape. Counters can be decent, so target creature or planeswalker spell. That hits a lot of things right now. We don't have to hold up mana in this format. What does the emblem say, actually? It's not only on your turn, it's just you can cast whenever you need to, right? and then exile instead of put into your graveyards. Yeah, that's good. Toll of Invasion is also really good, where we can make them discard right away. Let's see, what else have we got? Heartfire's not terrible. Demolish. Oh, and lands don't even matter. I was going to say that could be broken, but not at all. All right, let's go No Escape. I think that's just going to be the best thing here. Teferi Time Twist maybe, but just as protection for our big things. That is another way that we can go to, is just kind of protecting all the things that we've got. Thanks so much for the follow, Lloyd. Appreciate it. Let me get over to this other format. There we go. Actually, this is good. All right, and... maybe it's just another No Escape. Gideon's Triumph isn't terrible. Look at the top card of your library. For this library, a creature or planeswalker. So I could activate this every turn. That's a good way to start kind of digging through. So Vivian's Grizzly could be decent card draw, just using the activated ability. And that hits... the issue is that's only creatures and planeswalkers, and we're probably going to have lots of instants and sorceries for card draw. I want to test it out. We already have a No Escape. That's probably the other card I would actually pick there. And creatures that also draw cards and do cool things are pretty good for us here as well. 5 damage to target player or planeswalker. That's not bad. Honestly, if you could just have a handful of these, that could win a game. I'm just making sure there's no card draw. I think I'm actually going to try out this Catharsis. There's another one. It's not a bad way. Not a bad play at all. Drawing a card with Guild Glow, pretty good. The biggest issue I've seen people get into this too is sometimes... yeah, Grizzly... I was going to say Grizzly actually seems really broken with this. Because I think you get the emblem on your turn and their turn. Is that right? And so you... I mean, I guess you do put it to the bottom, so then you have 2 tries to hit it. Yeah, oh man, that could be really good. All right, so I kind of like Catharsis here again. The Primordial Worm is not bad. It also works better with Grizzly. Yeah, so you do get it twice. That's right. Man, oh, that's exciting. I'm between Guild Globe. I feel like I don't want to have a handful of just card draw and nothing in my deck that even does things. Let's go for Catharsis again. I mean, that's 10 points of damage. Is that enough to actually finish the game? I'm not sure. Hexproof guys are important. Top of its owner's library. That's also not terrible. Because one of the issues that you can run into with this deck is just going second and an opponent just having the most insane opening hand. And sometimes having a bit of removal can help out, at least from what I'm remembering from older formats. So let's go for Word Scale Crocodile. I like the Hexproof. You find Aid the Fallen. It's a must-have too. Okay, Aid the Fallen. I don't even remember what that does. It's so weird. Like, the things that are big in this format are so different. Like, honestly, Kaya's Ghost Form could be decent. Yeah, I do need good bodies. That is very true. Honestly, Death Touch isn't terrible either. Sacrifice creature, planeswalker, you gain 1 life and draw a card. I mean, card draw is what we want to do, right? That might just be a decent thing to have. The vampire can't be activated. Which vampire? All right, let's go ahead and bring this in. It's just more card draw, some other options. Oh, this is the opening hand. I think that we're just gonna go for Lazatep Plating. It's pretty good. Blind Blast. That might just be what we do. Just making sure. Yeah, let's go Blind Blast. It's card draw. That's what we want. We do have to be able to target a creature, though, don't we? So it might be a little bit bad in the opening. 6 mana, drain 2. I missed that. Toll of the Invasion. Again, Toll of the Invasion actually can be really good. If we can start the game with it in hand, discard their good stuff, any card draw, it can be pretty decent. So let's go ahead and take that. And I think it's just no escape here. We do need to find actual big bodies at some point. Grim Initiate, I guess. I mean, it's a double blocker for us if they do get out big boys. There we go. So we do have a big body. That was good. Another Crocodile is really good. All right, we need to find a bit more card draw. Karn's Bastion. There we go. It has to be card draw that's actually like a good amount of it though too. Arlen is interesting. It creates lots of bodies. Like, what we need is things like Divination, things that draw multiple. Yeah, Toll seems really good here, is what I'm thinking, is that it at least creates a body for us. We could just have enough in hand to just get rid of their entire hand. Or we play second and their hand is gone by the time anything happens. I think Wanderer's Strike is good here. I'm not loving anything else, and we need a bit more removal. Let's go ahead and take that. Getting Sacrifice is interesting in this format. That actually could be decent. We really don't have that much card draw, do we? We have another Catharsis, which is fun. Oh, there we go. Tamio's Empathy. I think that is Epiphany. Definitely what we need. Oh, that's got to be like one of the best cards in the format here. I mean, I think it's one of the best in the format outside of outside of the Omniscience. Proliferate. I'm not sure how good it is. Gaining 5 life with the giant actually could be decent. Having a big body with a big blocker. Sunblade Angel, also not too shabby. Not everyone's going to have flyers. We might just take that. I think Angel over the giant. A little bit interesting. I think it's just like, which one will have a better chance of us actually winning a game? I think the Angel over the giant. The giant will help us get out of tricky situations occasionally, but I'm not sure if it's that good. I like the Amass, being able to create lots of other things. Okay, Aid the Fallen. This is when you're saying return target creature from a graveyard to your hand. Return target planeswalker from graveyard. Oh, I gotcha. Yep, that's good. Okay, we really haven't got too many planeswalkers, but yeah, that's just card draw for us. Picking the things that we want as well. I think it's just a big body here. Guild Globe can be decent, but let's just go for big body. What we really need is things that draw us multiple cards, or planeswalkers that draw cards as well. Sorin's Thirst. I'm not a huge fan of Sorin's Thirst. Target creature can't block this turn. That could be good with the activated ability. We could get in for the final points of damage if we have that out. Tybalt. I'm not sure Tybalt's really good here. It could create lots of blockers for us. Defiant Strike is good. Again, I'm interested. So how much value is single card draw? Because then it just replaces itself. And would it have been better just to have more of good things in your deck than a single card draw spell? Because yeah, you can cast lots of things and like we get a tiny bit of value here, but it's really not that great. It's once we are getting multiple things out of it that it's good. And so yeah, effective. It's a good blocker. I feel like Chain Whip, as far as like instances where it could actually win us the game, it has more options than Tybalt. So I think I'm going to take that. Tybalt creates more blockers, which could be good. Yeah, we'll see. I'm kind of liking the idea of these just catharses. All right, there we go. Discard a card and draw 2 cards. That can be pretty good if we just really don't like something that we have. We can dig through, find more things. Yeah, so let's take that. That's an absolute must, I think. Hopefully the catharsis comes back around again. Another Grizzly. I'm just making sure there's nothing else here. Emergent Zone. Honestly, we don't have another land to ever play with Emergent Zone, so no. Yeah, I think that we just go Crocodile. The Reach Spider's not terrible. Death Touchers are decent. Oh, wait, let's go for Catharsis. We are... I really want to just dominate someone with a Catharsis, because if we go second, there is this chance that if we just have a ton of these Sarkhan's Catharsis, that we could have 4 on turn 2, because we do draw a card, so we could just do 20 points of damage immediately. That would be amazing. Single draw gets you to your bombs, and that's why it's there. Yeah, so... But if there's a bomb over a single card draw, I think that you pick up the bomb in that place. If you don't have it, then you grab that. Let's go for life gain here. I'm not sure if Return to Nature is going to be useful. I'm trying to think of, like, Bolas's... Oh, man, Bolas's Citadel. Ooh. If you don't pay its converted mana cost, does Bolas's Citadel just, like, straight up win you the game? Holy crap, that's... If we find one of those, that is amazing. So maybe Return to Nature is useful to kill that. But the odds of having it with 3 cards in hand, I'd rather just have something that creates more body. Yeah, that's not useful. I guess we just grab this. Maybe just a sideboard here. Sideboard. We might bring it in if we need it. All right, Ingress Rampage I like. Narset I like. Finale of Eternity. Again, how do X-Spells actually work with this format? Do I get to use that mana, or do I not? I'm trying to remember. I'm really liking... Narset actually can just be broken, not letting them draw cards at all. You know what? In fact, I think that is just the best thing that you can possibly do. So, grab Narset.
I train every day. No one is more prepared than me.
Thunderdrake could get pretty big if we're casting enough stuff. It's only every turn, though, every other turn. Flyers are decent. The Wanderer is really good. I think we go for the Wanderer. It's just removal that they have to deal with. Even if they have big bombs or whatever, we can just pick off whichever one they play. Vraska, not terrible either. Bond of Flourishing, really good. It's only permanent, though, and we don't have tons of permanent. At the top 3 cards, we get to really dive deep with that, though. I'm thinking that it's between Vraska and Bond of Flourishing for me. Yeah, the Drakes, yeah, with card draw, the Drakes get better. I was thinking that I haven't really picked a ton of that, honestly, and so that's why I'm a little bit worried that it wouldn't work as well for me. If it comes back around, I'm definitely going to grab it. I'm between Vraska and Bond of Flourishing here, though. I'm thinking Vraska makes it really difficult for opponents to swing through. Bond of Flourishing helps us dig for things. But there is the chance that it hits nothing for us with this deck. There is actually a pretty decent chance, and so... especially without lands. So I'm going to take Vraska.
Step out of the shadows.
Storm the Citadel, not very great. Mayhem Devil, interesting. Other creatures gain trample until end of turn. That could be a finisher for us. Aid the Fallen again. Very, very good. Alright, so Ceratox or Aid the Fallen. That can really be... Man, there's a chance that comes back around, where Aid the Fallen probably doesn't. Let's take Aid the Fallen. I do think the Ceratox was really good, though. That could be interesting. Devouring Helion. I don't think that it's good in this format, though. It could be interesting. Lazotep Reaver, not bad. I think that we just go for another Hexproof boy. Ooh, Spellgorger Weird could get big pretty quick if we have a lot of those as well. Crush Descent. Can they always pay the 2? I think that they can because of the ability. So counter, I don't think that's really worthwhile. We already have plenty of these crocodiles, though. I kind of want to do stuff that's fun and interesting. Just add it. It's not limited to activated abilities. Okay, so it can just... Okay, so they can pay the 2 for Crush Descent. I'm kind of liking Lazotep Reaver here just as 2 blockers. Here's the thing is a lot of the things that we're trying to do with winning is we do have some flyers in here as well, where if we can't gum up the board on the ground, we could maybe just finish out the game through the air at some point. Wrangler's not as interesting as well. I think that it's just another crocodile, though. It just seems so boring after I have two of them, you know? All right, so Rowboat Riders, also interesting. Could be pretty big. I might take one of these Return to Natures. I've been passing them up for a while, and I kind of like it. Spellgorger Weird is good. Man, I really wish that they let us see the numbers of like what you've picked at this point, instead of having to go through and pick out my instants and sorceries. You know, like, because we do have quite a few. And so Spellgorger Weird could be decent as far as getting big really quick. Is it gonna be bigger than a giant though, or anything good? Like, honestly, Griffin isn't a terrible thing either. I'm in between with this Return to Nature. I feel like it doesn't add as much value as just having a Griffin on the battlefield. Griffin, Rowboat Riders, also not bad. Well, let's do a counter check. That is true, and they should still be able to have the opportunity to do it, and maybe they've already spent it, so I could hold it back for later. I still think that that's a little bit risky to try for. I'm going to try for the Griffin here. I kind of want to try to win with our flyers if we can. There's a Ceratox back. Just making sure. Yeah, I think Ceratox is going to be... It's a possible win condition for us. Totally Lost is not bad. It puts it back on top of their library, so if it's something bad, we can actually get quite a bit of value from that. Another Totally Lost. I mean, if they have artifacts, and it's target permanent, so this could also hit the Bolas' Citadel and draw us a card. We have to be able to target a permanent, so they have to have something down. Another Grizzly. I mean, Grizzlies are good, right? So... yeah, let's go Grizzly. All right, I do need to start getting a little bit more card draw. I'm kind of disappointed that we did get the one Tamio's Epiphany, which is amazing. Goblin Assault Team can do quite a bit of damage for us as well. If they don't have creatures right away. This also taps target permanent, stops from getting lethal. Let's take that. All right, Teferi's Time Twist. When does it bring it back? It's at the beginning of the next end step. Okay. I still think that's decent. I don't think Storm Citadel's very good. We've been kind of going back and forth with the Return to Nature for the whole time, so let's bring one of those in. Oh man, this is interesting. Devouring Hellion can be super fun if we have a bunch of stuff. Crunch Rider Wrangler, though, honestly, is just going to be a really big trampler for us if we have any amount of creatures that come in. So there we go. Do we want to bring in these two guys? I don't think so. They could be decent blockers for us, but maybe... there, we go down 1-1. There we go. Grim Initiate could create 2 blockers for us, but I do think having a 5 toughness creature is not bad. So let's go ahead and get into the gameplay. It's how this goes. Oh, I'm so excited. All right, so let's start playing. See how this goes. I'm not super confident. I don't feel like we got as good of card draws as I was hoping for. We didn't find any of the Planeswalkers that draw us cards. I'm pretty sure that a Liliana is just broken in this deck. Holy crap, Liliana. If you just run into Liliana, I think you win. You have to find it, but that's not bad. All right, did it say opponent's going first? Okay. So we have this No Escape, which is good. We have Totally Lost. We get to scry for something. We are going to be starting with not tons of stuff. So we just have to make sure that we hit good things here. So, yeah, keep 3. We're not going to mulligan. This is only a creature in Planeswalker spell, right? Okay. That's card draw. Do we just hit that right away? Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. I think to the bottom there. Contentious plan, draws a card. Doesn't find anything. Alright, so Cyclops. Do we want to hold back with the Wanderer? Prevent all non-combat damage that would be dealt to you and other permanents. So if they also have this the Scar gun or whatever. Anyway, this helps protect this from a burn spell. I'm not sure they would have that, but that works. So let's pass the turn. All right, Vivian's Grizzle. So the funny thing here is that I can actually totally put it back on tap, and then they get Vivian's Grizzly back. They didn't seem to have anything else. Does that actually slow them down enough for us? Let's go ahead and do it. So we put it on top of its owner's library. They get back the Grizzly. They've already used the ability now. And so next turn, if they do play the Grizzly again, we can just exile the Grizzly again. They don't ever get value from it. So we answered the Grizzly Bear. Yep, they play it. Oh, it's with power 4 or greater. Oh, that's right. Wanderer's Strike. Alrighty. I totally forgot about the power 4 or greater with that. It's been a while since I've played the Wanderer because you don't typically see this in play, like, ever. There we go. Tamio's Epiphany. Let's scry forward and draw a couple cards, why don't we? Alright, so what do we want? Let's go for the Giant. So we get to actually draw a few things here. So we can Grizzly. We can actually draw all of these things. Do we want the Catharsis is the question. So we Grizzly, draw the Crocodile, play the Giant, draw the Catharsis. So, yeah. Grizzly. Use the ability. Grab the Crocodile. And we're probably going to use the Catharsis just on the Grizzly Bear. I think that that's going to get a little too insane. We'd really like to find our Narset, though. So let's see how this goes. I do like the Giant. Oh, yeah, I think they're... Oh, I have to let it resolve. My bad. Yes, take action. There we go. Alright, and now Giant. Get this Catharsis, and we will... We could also target Planeswalker. We can get rid of Jace, which draws him lots of cards. Is that better than Grizzly? Alright, Crocodile. We have removal for some other creatures. Grizzly can just get really insane here, huh? So can Jace, though. We kind of have an answer for Jace with all of our stuff. Like, there is a chance they kind of fizzle here or only hit things that we can get through. So let's go ahead and get rid of the Grizzly. Oh, it's only player Planeswalker. Never mind, let's not do that. Pass the turn. All right. Oh, man. I see. I'm okay at reading my cards. I just don't always comprehend what they mean and all, you know?
I'm always a step ahead.
All right, let's go ahead and use the Grizzly's ability here. See what's on top. I mean, if it's not a creature or whatever, let's go ahead and kill Jace now. For the fun of it. Dovin's Veto. Nice. I'll even say it to them. Very nice, my friend. Alright, resolve. What is it? What do we get? Maybe I should have waited until the end step just in case they had some discard here, actually. Another Grizzly. Okay. Alright, that's not bad. They have a really good blocker now, though. They get to draw more cards, get to do more things. We can exile that with the Wanderer. We just have to hope they don't really have much else. And this is going to be interesting. We'll see how this goes. This is definitely slower, I feel like, than some of the older formats that we did with Omniscience Draft. Because there's just not as much stuff, I feel like, overall. Wanderer Strike, yep. Double Grizzly is not amazing for us. Which board wipes are in the format? There's Solar Blaze. There is... Ooh. There's Time Wipe. There's Single Combat also counts. So there are a few really good board wipes that we do need to be careful of. We get to hit Jace for quite a bit here, though. Get rid of the Giant, swing at him. Hopefully we find something good off the top here. Another Catharsis. Interesting. Alright, exile here.
Let's cut you down to size.
Let's, Hey, Roscoe, how are you? Welcome. Yeah, resolve. Oh, man. Alright, nothing on top. Let's... We know that they are holding non-creatures in hand. If it's another Dovin's Veto, I'm going to be mad. Let's just get rid of this Jace. So it is too powerful for them. We get to swing both at Jace now.
Now we've got a fight on our hands.
I should have swung in first. They might prioritize removal now. I wasn't thinking about that. All right, swing at Jace. Blocks a Grizzly. Do they actually have a blocker for the Crocodile? They can't now. Oh, they could have the one damage, though. There's Defiant Strike. Okay, well, let's go ahead and go digging now. Defiant Strike is annoying. Alright, well, we kill Jace. They get rid of a Grizzly. We have another Grizzly. Enjoying my day? I am. Good to see you live for once. Yeah, it's been so long since I've done a live stream. And I remember that the reason... Oh, I'm glad that they got rid of that Defiant Strike. Oh, that could have been so bad for us. The reason I wasn't streaming for quite a while was because of my wife was working. And I wanted to... And so I wasn't able to do videos, take care of the baby all day, and do live streaming consistently. But then I realized it's summertime right now. I can do it again. I don't know why I'm holding Aura Gel right now. I had a bad toothache a while ago. But Bond of Discipline. What does it do again? They can't lifelink until end of turn? I don't know why you would want to do that now. It doesn't target... Oh, tap all creatures opponent controls. Oh, that would be why you do that. Alright, well, what do we get?
It's not wise to provoke me.
Catharsis, huh? Okay, what do we care about the most? Let's go ahead and grab... Go with Grizzles again. We've honestly been hitting very well with this. Alright, so Wrangler. Bring that out first. Get some counters onto it. Dambreaker, Proliferate, grow the Wanderer. Not that it really matters. Oh, wait, so get a counter on first, yes, and then proliferate. Resolve. And we can actually use the Wanderer now. We can kill here, target that, then just swing in. Yeah, let's just do it. All right, so get rid of Manticore. We can actually deal with Feather. Let's get rid of this Grizzles. Oh man, I keep forgetting we can't do it. Let's just hold on to it. All right, resolve. And we can probably swing at the Crocodile. If they want to double block, we'll kill the Feather. Let's see. We only have these 3 to attack in with. Is that enough? Let's swing with Crocodile. Crowell just gets blocked by Feather. That gives us a better chance of this actually getting through, though. And we're also okay if it does die. If they double block here, they could just trade off with Feather. Alright, so they let 5 through. Pass the turn. We already used the Grizzles. Okay. Yeah, understandable. Life happens. Keen to play this. Yeah, this is a fun one. I'm not exactly sure how good it is for growing your card collection necessarily. The fun thing is that it's just a fun format. It's something you don't typically get to do. And so I like it for those reasons. What does this do when enters? Creatures gain vigilance until end of turn. Well, we have to be able to attack in faster than this Feather can kill us. Okay, down to 16. Let's Grizzly. Yep, take action. We have hit really well with the Grizzly Bear. Alright, go to my turn. Ooh. Oh, man. Do we get rid of the Catharsis here? We have to discard a card here. And Catharsis is... Oh, man. Let's go ahead and... Grizzly. Grizzly is really good. I like it a lot. Alright, creature or planeswalker. Narset, so stinking good. Alright, so Narset. Let's go drawing. And in fact, we may not want to tick down just because we don't have a blocker for Feather yet. I'd really like to get something good, though.
Mind and body should move in unison, like wind and wave.
Do we take down with Narset? Target creature can't block this turn, so that could be an issue. Let's go ahead and take down. We need to get as much value now as we can. They're gonna have to try to deal with it. There's Aid the Fallen anyway. Yeah, let's go Aid the Fallen. That is really good. So, what do we want right now? The Ceratox could be pretty good. Let's get rid of... Let's discard the Crocodile now. I didn't really see any creatures that we cared to pick up there. Now we can draw 2 more cards. Amass 1. Lazatep Plating. Alright, that's really good. Okay, Wanderer's Strike. Alright, we already have an Amass token, so... Then Proliferate. So let's get rid of Feather. This is looking good. All right. Oh, I guess I should have grabbed the Wanderer first. Submit 3. Aid the Fallen. Choose both. Let's grab... let's actually grab the Ceratox here. And then Planeswalker, let's grab the Wanderer. Is it passing our turn for us here now? Oh! The timer is so annoying with this. Because they got to change it for the different format. Did we even get to use the Grizzly? That's really frustrating. I know I was playing that slow, but at the same time, we were doing so much stuff that I feel like you've got to give us some time there. All right, so let's go ahead and do this first. We're going to slow roll it a little bit before we play the Lazotep Plating. Yep, take action. Lazotep Plating. All permanents gain hexproof. Can't do nothing to it. You can't draw cards. Booyah. Wanderer comes down. Man, I really wish I would have gotten the value from last turn. Oh, this is annoying. Alright, passes my turn. Let's go Wanderer first. And I think we go Grizzly before Narset here. Let's just see what we hit. Hopefully it's something good on top. Alright, well, Aid the Fallen we do like. Aid the Fallen we like a lot.
Keep an open mind.
Oh, do we put it to the bottom? Oh, I forgot about that. Well, I mean, it's the only option. So creature can't block this turn. Alright, so we actually can do lots of damage now. So, exile... which one's better? I think we need to get rid of this guy just because it does kill... I guess the Cyclops probably would have been better.
Well, you know.
Alright, so Crocodile. Man, if I had gotten down the other stuff earlier, it would have been really nice. Yep, resolve. Let's use Blind Blast here real quick too to make sure we know what we're drawing. Let's get rid of Cyclops as a blocker. Spark Reaver. Have we actually used Grizzly? Yeah, we did. Okay, resolve. Alright, Giant, gain some life. And we're gonna go very aggressive here now. They can't really swing back without just dying. And we have enough defenders that we should be fine. So with Trample, it's going to be very difficult for them to deal with this. And they don't know about the Catharsis now. So they might just stay alive without realizing that they're already dead. That's the dream. Alright, so here we go. Let's swing in. And I think it's just with everything. 6 attackers, 5 blockers, actually 4 blockers. I don't swing at the Grizzly. There we go. We're hoping to trade off in any way that we can. The 3/3 kills anything. The 2/5 can just die to the Crocodile, which is annoying. But everything does have Trample. They only have 3 toughness. We're going to get in quite a bit of damage here. I mean, I've been really impressed with this with the Wrangler. I've not really played it at all during in the normal formats. All right, so let's kill that one. Actually, wait a minute. Who is this blocking? Okay, it doesn't really matter. We kill both. All right, so... All All right, let's see what they go down to. I'm pretty sure this is... Yeah, there we go. And now... There we go. Good game, opponent. I did misplay with going out the rope on that last one, but we ultimately did play that very well. And, I mean, opponent was playing almost the exact same deck. So that was kind of cool to just see ours do even better. That was cool. Hey, by the way, if you guys haven't already, please follow me here on Facebook. And, you know, subscribe to everything. Or I guess it's not a subscribe, Facebook, yeah. So follow on Facebook so that I can... keep growing here. I have to get to like a certain amount so that Facebook actually recognizes me or anything. So anyway, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Like the video, follow. I think those are all the things. I'm still so new to it. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is keepable. I mean, I guess you don't ever not keep it, right? All right, so bring out the Giant Wanderer, a Pacha. Spark Reaver. It can sacrifice itself. Is that worthwhile? There we go. We got a Grizzly. And we're just going to go with everything. Play it out. Play our hand. Pass the turn. Because this gives protection from things, it does help a little bit. Death Touch is annoying. Ooh, Tamio's Epiphany. Dude, Grizzly is amazing. You are right. I bow down to your awesomeness, Tyler. Just saying. That's a good one. So, thank you. Alright, let's see what we've got. Manticore. Manticore is good. I passed up a couple of those, and I probably should have kept it. Although I'm pretty pleased with what we've got. The Death Touchers are really annoying. Holy crap. Nice, okay, yeah, alrighty. Let's go ahead and fire off the Grizzly now. What an opening hand. Tamio going crazy for them. Okay. Well, we get to get rid of stuff. Yeah, I mean, that's not bad. We don't actually get to grow this Wrangler at all. And we get to get rid of their biggest thing. We now have a way through this Stinger. We do have some bounce spells in the deck, which do better for the zombie army. Let's just get rid of the 7/6 real quick.
Time to meet your breaker.
And I think we just pass the turn. We just try to get value out of Grizzly and stay alive through these massive boys. Swings with everything, not everything. Okay. Let's go ahead and dig with Grizzly. Another Grizzly. That's interesting. Now we can actually block and still use it. Alright, so first things first. We just need to trade off positively here. So there's one good trade-off. That's no trade-off, but that's fine. And I guess that just stops it. I mean, we trade off one card and take 6, though. I think we're fine with that. We get to kill another thing. They didn't go after Wanderer. So we're going to pick apart their board pretty well here. Oh, total the invasion. I'm glad we didn't block with Grizzly now. Alright, so tick down. Let's kill zombie army. Let's use that. Totally lost. Well, that's going away. Which we did get rid of the token already. Next. Swing in. Do we want to swing with anything else? These Death Touchers really annoying. This has vigilance, right? All right, just swing in there. Pass the turn. Oh, they got a grizzly. Well, I'm fine with that going to the bottom. Let's see what they find. So they are supposed to reveal it, right? You may reveal it is what it says. Okay, they got another grizzly. Yay. Luckily, they only get value from one, really. This angel is really helping us out here. They can't do much of anything. Because we have blockers for the manticores. They're not going to swing in with Grizzly. Angel stops the Death Toucher, which could have got in for damage, but we are just in a really good place. We're going to keep holding on to the Catharsis. We already used this, right? Okay, pass my turn. Crocodile. Alright, resolve. Didn't hit none. And the Wrangler will eventually get massive, and that's the best thing. Ooh, Vraska. I like Vraska.
Stands in my way. Pirates and I get along because we're both cutthroats.
I actually am a really big fan of Vraska. I'm glad that we picked it up. All right, so swing in. And opponent just scoops it up. Yeah, I think that we just had too much value. I mean, they still had Grizzlies out to do it, but they had to get a lot of luck to really finish out the game there. The most broken for this is the Giant. The Giant that draws you a card. Yeah, that's pretty good. Where it's a big boy and draws. That is really good. Yeah. Oh, another thing too would be Bantu. Bantu's in this format as well, right? Yeah, Liliana I think is like #1 most broken thing. Bantu is really good. Like I'm just thinking of like what are the best things that are in the format that are insane. We actually might have to mulligan this. We go down to. Ew. Yeah, we can't keep that. All right, that we can keep though. Man, I've never mulliganed in this format. Keeping a Grizzly alive would be nice, but let's go ahead and play the Grizzles. In fact, we need that on the bottom so that we can pick something else up anyway. Dig with Grizzles. Take action and a 2/5. Yay! That's so good. I mean, honestly, it's been decent. It did exactly what we needed to last time. But we got the Grizzly down on turn 1. We are hopefully going to hit some other stuff on their turn, and we're in okay shape. No escape should help here as well. I think we just hit anything that draws them a card, because it just is so good. Yeah, that one we absolutely have to hit. We don't technically draw a card. It just gets put into our hand with this. But yeah, now that we have that on top, let's go ahead and fire off the Grizzles. I keep forgetting I need to be doing this on the end step, because now they know they could have a discard spell. Angel's good. Angel's bad. That's actually really bad. Luckily, we did find a Giant, which can kind of counteract it a bit. Alright, so Giant, draw a card. We're going to do this before the Grizzly, just because we've hit a lot of creatures recently. Alright, we could have gotten something. Yep, that's not bad. Alright, so Vraska. Tick down.
People call me a death
and proliferate.
But I rarely offer discounts.
And now at least it doesn't die to the Angel. We can swing in, get counters onto stuff. We have a lot of creatures that can swing through now decently. I guess this does die to the first striker, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Dude, this Grizzly is so good. It is amazing. I'm a big fan. Not too shabby at all. Yeah, swing at Veraska. The nice thing is we have two big bodies to swing in with. As long as we can keep those guys around, we should be in okay shape. The Sunblade Angel, though, is insane. Let's go ahead and... wait, no. Not yet. Wait till their end step. I'm learning things. Robbie Everett, thanks for the follow. So I posted this onto my, like, because I just barely started, I posted it to my normal Facebook group, and so I'm getting tons of follows from my Facebook page. Dovin. So this costs one more to cast. That is very annoying.
To your record of bad decisions.
All right, so Grizzly. I do not want to get rid of that, but now we can Catharsis and pay for it. Get rid of Dovin.
These results are an anomaly. The fault is not in our stars, but in ourselves.
They slowed us down for a turn. That's fine. Ooh. That was interesting. And very weird. Alright. Let's just swing in. I should not swing in with the Damnbreaker. But they did get rid of our Grizzly, which is really annoying. And... yeah, we still hold on to this. Just in case. Pass the turn. Oh, man. Oh, that was frustrating. Well, let's gain some life back. We're drawing pretty well, unless they have another board wipe. So that was Solar Blaze. This gives up to 2 target creatures get +2+0. So they just put it on the ones they wanted to have die. That was pretty smart. They did lose their main way of stopping us, though, but we still had attackers they had to deal with. So I'm kind of surprised they didn't just get rid of those guys. They had to get rid of Grizzly. Yeah, I don't know. That was interesting. I don't know why they got rid of the Death Toucher, because they had a First Striker to block over and over again. All right, so I'm going to call it for the YouTube video right there. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.